Hey, Jensen. I have a warrant for your arrest for the murder of Bryce Walker. Turn around. Put your hands behind your back.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Entertainment Lab. I'm your host, the Spoiler King, brings you Season 3 of 13 Reasons Why. For Season 1 and Season 2 recap, click the link in the description box below. And before we begin, hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon. And after this point, there are some huge spoilers ahead.
This is $5,000 to cover Justin's debt and to make sure that you leave him alone.
What are you gonna do if I don't?
Then I guess you're gonna have to find out how good of a friend I really am.
Season 3 runs in two timelines, past and present, but I have a trick that will make you understand better. It starts with Clay and group helping Tyler to get back to the track. Meanwhile, a new student, Annie Acola, and Clay gives her a tour of the school. Later in the day, Annie inspired Jessica to run for school president, and that paves the way of their friendship. On the other side, Bryce moves in with his mother and gets bullied in the new school. In the present, Clay is questioned by police about the disappearance of Bryce Walker, as his lock was found in Bryce's room, while principal rebukes Jessica over a riot at the game. It is revealed that Chloe is pregnant and Zack somehow manages to get her an abortion. Annie and Clay confront Jack about Chloe, and he tells them the truth about her pregnancy and also claims that Bryce never knew. On the following day, Tyler walked down by a river, where later on, police pulls out a corpse which is revealed to be Bryce's. Jessica now became the president of student body and forms a group called Hands Off to protect survivors of sexual assault. In the meantime, things were not going well in between her and Alex, so she breaks up with him and tries to patch things up with Justin. Tyler manages to get his hands on photographs of Bryce's body, which looked like that he was shot in the head. Clay gives his bike and lock to Annie and goes to see movie with Tyler. Next day, Tyler demands an apology from Monty, but he puts all the blame on Bryce. But when he threatens Bryce, he tells him that Monty acted on his own. Now, Tyler hands over the gun to Clay and reveals that he was the one who found Bruce's body. The police, while searching for his car, finds steroid which put Alex in front. Later on, Justin tells the group that Bryce was not shot. After his breakup, Alex started using steroids from Bryce. In between all of this, Monty assaults Winston and Bryce had to pay him to keep his mouth shut. Nowadays, as police now searching for the source of steroids, Alex and Monty panics and throws them away, which is when discovered by Clay with the ID of Winston. He tells him about the assault. Meanwhile, Justin gets rid of Tyler's gun and Annie finds Tony's car in Bryce's garage. For Tony, things got ugly as his family is now deported to Mexico, so he goes to Bryce to sell his Mustang. Afterwards, Bryce's funeral gets interrupted by protest of Jessica's survivor group, and soon enough, police gets a CCTV footage of Clay pointing a gun at Bryce. In the meantime, Clay and Annie seems to be developing a feeling for each other. It was also revealed that Annie and Bryce are in casual relationship. Later, Clay denies any knowledge of evidence shown to him. During a counseling session with Mr. Potter, Bryce revealed that perhaps her mother hates him a lot, but in reality, she holds himself accountable for Bryce's behavior. Mr. Potter talks to the group and claims that Clay is innocent and also tells that there is something wrong with Tyler, who then tells him about the assault. Moving on to Justin, he has started working in a cafe where he sells drugs to the customer to pay off his debt, but he is keeping some for his personal use. When Seth threatens him, Bryce comes into the scenario and helps him to clear his debt. Today, Clay found some drugs in Justin's room and things started to get a little bit intense as no one knows how Justin got his hands on drugs. To clear things up, he had to reveal the truth and tells that he has stolen the watch during Bryce's funeral and trades it to Seth for pills. Tony gives Bryce the tapes when he went to his home to confront him about the ICE, and after listening to them, he attempts to apologize to Olivia.
Maybe I should be dead, not Hannah.
Later, drunk Olivia calls Clay and tells him that she wants Bryce to die. So, Clay goes to his house and threatens him, to which he replies that Annie is not for him as he still has feelings for her. In the present, while Jessica came to know about Justin's addiction problem, she promises to help with him. Meanwhile, police comes to Clay's house with a search warrant. The principal allows Bruce to return to the school. Soon, at the homecoming game, Jessica's group started protesting when someone from Hillcrest touches her inappropriately, which ultimately led to a mass brawl. Now, Clay had to ask for Tony's help to help him disappear. When Zack saw Bryce in school, they had an intense fight in which the latter dislocated his knee. Now Zack tries to take his revenge and leaves him severely wounded. Subsequently, the principal convenes assembly there where Jessica apologizes for her protest and Tyler and Justin reveals the public that they are sex assault survivors. But before Tony could help him, police arrested Clay. And as for Zack, he surrenders, believing he killed Bryce, although he was not charged with murder as Bryce was drowned, but for assault. Tyler also reports his sexual assault to police, which led Monty to arrest. Abandoned Bryce is now met with Alex and Jessica, but the former pushes him in the river when he threatens to retaliate against Bryce. Now, for Bryce's murder, police first thought that the Monty is the culprit as he gets his alibi wrong. Soon he also gets killed in a jail cell. So Annie encourages the deputy to blame someone already dead. But he quickly concluded that Alex was the killer but doesn't mention anything to anyone. Jessica's group have agreed to cover up for Alex, plays Bryce's tape in which he shows remorse for assault and says that nobody will allow him to change. Meanwhile, a fisherman finds a bag of rifle that Tony hid in the river during the spring fling. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you like it, hit the like button, and for more such content like this, subscribe to the channel.